It's Sunday wig chat time. Hope you're ready. Grab yourself a beverage, a comfy chair, maybe a cozy blanket, and let's chat about some of the things that used to bother me about wigs that no longer bother me and why I think that might be. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook, and I am so glad you're here. I assure you I am not driving. I am sitting in my car. I actually was inspired to make this video as I was driving, and so I am pulled over so that I can share some of these thoughts while they're fresh in my mind. Sometimes I think the best videos are the spontaneous ones that don't have any planning and that are really organically driven, and this one is absolutely organically driven. If you are new to wig wearing, I have been wearing wigs for over 7 years. I've been making videos for just about 7 years, and I love sharing everything about the wig journey. I have lots and lots of tips and tricks videos because my number one goal, aside from showing all different types of wigs, because I truly believe every woman deserves to see something that will work for her, and I'm willing to show everything, even if it's not flattering on me. But I also want to empower you to be successful. Learning how to work with your wigs is going to do that, and so I teach you lots and lots of things here. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Double check that, because some of you have told me you thought you were subscribed but you weren't. And like this video, like future videos if you think it's helpful, and as always, I love reading your comments, so please leave a comment. All that really does help my channel, and there are other women out there struggling with the wig journey, and so if you engage with my videos, they might stand a chance at finding some of my videos if they do a search online. So definitely help out a fellow wig sister and this wig sister. All right, so I am reminded frequently about some of the challenges that we face in the beginning of the wig journey, because I hear from so many of you, and I often get questions about things that I remember were challenging to me but are no longer challenging to me. And so I thought kind of deeply about this topic, and I thought, okay, why would this not be happening anymore? For example, when I first started wearing wigs, I used to describe the feeling of them riding up on the back of my neck as it feels like the wig is going to slingshot off my head. I remember describing that in some of the Facebook groups and to people, and that's truly what I thought was going to happen. It felt like it was riding up in the back and that it was just going to slingshot right off. I don't have that sensation anymore, and I think there are a couple things at play. Number one, when I first started wearing wigs, I did not like wig grips. First of all, I just bought the cheapest wig grips I could find on Amazon, which may work for some, but I discovered didn't work for me. And not all wig grips are created equal. And so there are some wig grips that I don't really like and other wig grips that I love. And these days I just use wig grips to secure my wigs, whereas I used to use adhesive because I didn't like wig grips. I have some wig grips that I really love, and I will leave some information in the description box below in case you need some suggestions. Wig Guru makes some really great ones, and I love that it's a small business. So wig grips have been pivotal in some of the improvement I've seen on my wig journey. A wig grip goes, I don't actually have one on right now because I just ran to the post office and I just threw this wig on, but it's basically a velvety strip of fabric that goes all the way around your head, and it's a crushed velvet, so one side is rougher than the other side, which is the side that holds your wig on. And what happens is it can hold the wig on in the back as well, so if you feel like that wig is sliding up the back, a wig grip can really help with that. But I also think the sensation of having a wig on your head is foreign. It is not something that we are used to at all. Even if we are used to wearing hats, which I was, one of my solutions to my hair loss was baseball caps. Whenever I wasn't at work, I had a baseball cap on my head. So it's not like I wasn't used to having something on my head, but wigs are different. They have a different sensation than a hat. And so some of it was just getting used to having a wig on my head. And if you don't wear a wig grip or use any glue, if you just, raw dog your wig, go commando with your wig and just wear it on your head, that wig is going to shift around a little bit. Even if it's secure and not actually going to come off, it is microscopically shifting around as you're moving your head, as you're, I can feel this one right now in the back as my collar hits the back of this wig, which I don't normally feel when I have a wig grip on. Which leads me to the second thing that used to bother me, itching. Oh my gosh, did I find some wigs so itchy in the beginning. And I would really notice it if I threw a wig on and didn't secure it with adhesive, and obviously I wasn't using a wig grip. But nowadays, if my hair has been allowed to grow out a certain amount and I'm not using a wig grip, I notice the itching. So here are my thoughts on that. Number one, if you have bio hair, the microscopic movements of your wig on your head could be causing the hair to move around a little bit, and then that could create some irritation and itching, or just the movement on your head could create some itching. Again, we have to get used to the sensation of wigs, and so just like the sensation of it's going to come off because I'm not used to that feeling back there, there is the sensation that is potentially causing some irritation. A wig grip can help in so many ways with that, because it's going to hold that wig in place. You've got the wig grip on, and now it's not microscopically moving all over the place. So that can help get rid of the itching. Just being used to having wigs on and the sensation of wigs can help. But I also found that buzzing my hair made a huge difference. So now I buzz my hair really close, except for the sides here, which I like to blend with my wigs. I use a 1 guard on clippers, and I just buzz all of my hair off. And having that buzzed down so short has actually helped the itching tremendously. It also has helped keep my wigs more secure. So because my hair was so baby fine and slippery, it was extra slippery and had a lot of trouble. Sometimes even wig grips, when I would try to wear them, wouldn't stay because my hair was so slippery. I actually made a video showing how you can use hairspray, and you spray hairspray till it's a little damp, sort of right here or wherever you don't have the, the lace from the wig. And then you stick your wig on that part of it, and when it dries, it's going to hold the wig on the wig grip on your head. You're doing it on the wig grip. And then your wig grip isn't going to slip, and therefore your wig isn't going to slip. So just a quick little tip. I'll link that video below for you so you can go watch it. But so between the microscopic movements of the wig that can create a sensation that's going to fly off, and the microscopic movements of the wig that can create some itching, those things have been improved through time, just being used to wearing wigs, buzzing my hair, which can help not only hold things a little more securely, but also the hair itself may have been causing some itching as it was moving around. Wearing a wig grip. If you can't do a wig grip, then gluing your wig down. In the beginning, I used It Stays roll-on adhesive to glue the lace of my wig down, and that made a huge difference. Now I use, if I'm going to glue my wig, which is not very often, I use lace stick from Wig Guru. I love that stuff so much. I have not used It Stays in a couple of years now. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just personally like the little portable pen of the lace stick. I'll put a video below so you can go check it out. And sometimes I'll use Ebin spray, which is almost like got to be glued spray. I have a video on Ebin spray as well. It kind of depends on what I'm doing and why. Normally it's the lace stick. I love that stuff. So securing your wig in various ways can also help with some of these sensations. All right, those are the big ones. Tell me what you're struggling with, and let me see if I'm familiar with the struggles and maybe some solutions that could help. And I can use them for a future Sunday wig chat. So I'd love for some ideas of things that would help you on your journey. So leave them below in the comments. And again, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please could you go do that now? It really does help my channel more than you will ever know, and it costs you absolutely nothing. See you guys soon. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.